Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title of this video, the 7 Deadly Sins Origins of beta or closed beta testing. You can now apply for it, which is pretty cool. Of course, it is completely random. If you get picked or not, that's just how they do it. But I always like to think it's normally first come, first served, just because it's a much easier process to go over than just randomly picking people. Whoever signs up first gets access to it because they're probably the most eager to play the game and most likely to give you the most valuable feedback and not just play the game and then just think, I don't care. Yeah, you can sign up for it. You have to answer a bunch of questions, and you get, I guess, a chance to access it. We still don't know when it is coming, so it's going to be available on Steam, and then PS5 and mobile as well. They've not announced anything else. I don't think you can get mobile access for the closed beta. That is not a thing. My guess is they'll give you a Steam code or a PlayStation 5 code. Okay, if you do get access to the PS5 version, it'll be a PS5 code, which you type in on the Redeem place on the PlayStation Store, and you get access to it. The only reason I know that is because I got access to the Night Rain closed beta, the Elden Ring Night Rain closed beta, and that's how it was. My guess is going to be the same. My guess is also going to be the same for Steam as well. My guess is they're probably not going to have their own launcher because there's no point, and also they've partnered with Sony, so maybe not. You see here's where you can apply. They have changed a few things on this website. Got characters. Here we go. So you've got Gamescom, and then Future Game Show, which is in... Well, okay, sorry. They're both today. Okay, so these are both today, so the 19th of August, as, of course, the day this video is going live. They are, I guess, going to be at the Gamescom and the Future Game Show. And then with that, my guess is after that will be the closed beta and then the actual game release. Because, look, there is no more. I can't scroll anymore. Toray is the final one. So that is probably either going to be an official release date, which I reckon we could possibly get today, as like the final piece of the stepping stone, or... Well, that's really it. I feel like this is it. This is the final piece of the stepping stone. We'll end up going there. It'll be the closed beta. Let's just say the closed beta will be in September, late September, start of October time, and you could probably see a release date end of October, start of November time, because you know that or maybe even late November, just in case they want to sort of maybe time it a little bit with Grand Cross, because they like to the 7 Deadly Sins IP, they like to sort of tie together very much. If you've been playing 7 Deadly Sins recently, or even 7DS Idol recently, you would have realised there was a little thing where if you not link, but if you type in your code, like, I don't know, your ID code from 7 Deadly Sins into 7DS Idol, you get a reward, and vice versa as well. So my guess is that they're going to sort of not tie the games completely, but have them sort of tied a little bit to sort of, once again, promote both games, because that's what it does. Having events like that promotes both games, and you could even see events that cross between both games. Between what I'm talking about is 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross and Origin being their two most popular ones with the IP. Idol's okay, it's just a little bit on the more boring side, and some players like strategy, like myself, or people like open world, like Origin. If you want to play a game that's sort of like Origin, or the closest we have to Origin at the moment, Genshin or Withering Waves, probably the closest you're going to get from the current gameplay we've seen. Of course, realistically, it's going to be like... We don't know. It's going to be very unique. They've got a lot of unique features to it, which can make the game stand out quite a bit, which is pretty cool, and that's what I look forward to. You know, there is a lot of emphasis on single player, but also co-op as well, so you're able to enjoy it with your friends. That's like with stupid mini games, like a hawk race thing. There's fishing you can do. You know, if people want to enjoy fishing in the game, as long as they've got some like half decent rewards, or like the game modes aren't too boring. Of course, making an open world like constantly like stuff to do is really hard, solely because, like, you know, you even if you have like what Genshin has weekly bosses, right? The bosses reset once a week. It's not that good, and once again, events are going to be quite scarce. They do say they want to focus a lot of time on big events in the game, even events having their own areas, their own unique areas. They also spoke about how collaborations are not off the table, and if they do collaborations, once again, they want them to sort of, I guess, go into the lore a little bit of the reasons why they're there, not just, you know, pick a random IP and, oh well, they're just magically there sort of thing. I guess they want to make a little area, because the game is based on, if you don't know the game, it's based on the time-space distortions, which basically means they can add anything they want, which is a really good way to have games, is space-time distortions. Pokémon Legend of Arceus does have it. Don't know why I just said that. That is just a game that has space-time distortions. Origin's also going to have it as well, and it means they can basically add anyone from the past in the franchise, and also, I guess, technically add stuff that should be in the future as well. So we could see some kind of odd things, which I'm kind of looking forward to. We do have some new original characters. There is no news if they are going to be adding the old original characters into the game, so the Ragnarok or the Catastrophe series. If they are going to add any, I reckon it's more likely to be the Catastrophe series over the Ragnarok series, because the Ragnarok series is... I don't know, I just don't think it ties in the best with Seven Deadly Sins, where I feel like the Catastrophe story sort of does, and the Catastrophes have been in the Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross basically from the start of the game, so it does make sense for them to get more love than Ragnarok. That is sort of, I don't know, Ragnarok just doesn't hit like it used to. Sadly. But yeah, you can scroll down, you can see they got a bunch of communities. I will have probably a link to their X in the description, which you can go and follow them, and then you can click on the link that takes you to the website, and then all you do is you go to news. Sorry. Huh? I broke the website. You can just click here, it's the first thing. But yeah, I just wanted to make a short video going over the fact that they are now live. So of course, if you want to apply, go for it. You can only apply for PC and PlayStation. You can't apply for mobile, and Xbox and Switch aren't even currently going to get the game yet. There is rumours that they may get the game in a year's time after launch, but once again, that is something that they said they might do, not they're going to guarantee they're going to do it. They've only got a 1 year, I think they've got a 1 year exclusivity deal with PlayStation, but there's also a chance that, you know, they want to extend that if they see the benefits being better than, you know, going to Xbox or going to Switch, because once again, it's not as just easy as just porting the game over to Xbox or porting the game over to Switch. They have different codes they have to be written in, which is the reason why PlayStation is such an easy game. There's tons of games on PlayStation that you won't see on Xbox because of the code it's written in. But anyway, thank you for watching. If it was enjoyed, make sure that you sign up for the beta if you want to, and I'll probably have another video going over what we get announced in Gamescom later, well, probably tomorrow, with the patch notes video for the new Green Skadi. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope it was enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.